Hello, everyone. Good to see you. I hope you had a great Sunday and hope you've had a great week. Hi, Charlene. Hi, Loosely Collected. Hi, Campaign Train. And hi, Dungeon Matron. How are you all? Okay, so today we're going to go through the entries for the Winter Crafting Challenge. And we're going to announce the next crafting challenge after that. So we don't have a lot of entries today. Mostly it's Dirty Basement Lane, who's been on an absolute winter crafting bender. But I think we've still got a few excellent pieces in there. Okay, so let's just dig into it and see what we have. Okay, might as well get mine out of the way first. Okay, and this was a test piece I had made to try out some homemade snow mixture. And what you're seeing there is baking powder, PVA, and white ink. Now, I have to admit, I haven't seen snow in decades, so you'll have to tell me if that looks anything like the. Kind of for me, that looks close enough to have on a gaming table, but I don't know about how realistic is that. The rest of the ice stuff is just polyfiller and sculpting wood. I could probably have gone a lot harder on the whites in there just to punch them a bit, but overall, I think this was good enough for me. It's like like glaze ice. Yeah, I was kind of going for that kind of bluish thing, especially ice caves and stuff like that. They have that blue look. Did you eat it? No, I think she was just doing her Britney Spears impression. Okay, let's move on. Starcraft, we can move on to that. Okay, and we've got some definitely Skyrim inspired ruins and some ice terrain in the background. I mean, yeah, these things definitely look like Bleak Falls Barrow from Skyrim. That is a nice map as well. The hills seem to be straightforward polystyrene cliffs, the ones where you nip away at the edges with the hot wire cutter. And I got to admit that that white and blue thing was kind of more like what I was going for my own model. So I might actually revisit mine later. Going to guess here that that's blue dry brush and then a white on top of the gray stone. It's a really good effect. I have not made much of anything except desk stuff in a while, and honestly, I try to avoid snow stuff like the plague. That's interesting, Lucy Collected. Why is that? Love the icy edging. That's exactly what the frost giants did, Lisa. And yes, yes, they're nice work. One thing I really like about them is the blue tint that goes on the stone because that really sells the gold look. Plus, I mean, the pieces are interesting looking by themselves. It's very nice. Definitely give off a chilly feeling. Okay, so in case you don't follow them yet, this is Saha Crafts. That's Sahak. Some simple looking but very effective trainer. Next, let's go on to Whisper Train. Okay, we're starting off with some corks and a plastic bottle or glass, I'm not sure. Okay, so cut up corks and paper towels, I'm guessing, or toilet paper to cover up the bottle. Oh, we'll get back to this in a second. I think this is supposed to be in this order. Okay, that's miniature being painted. Hey Nick, good to see you. I need to copy some of this for Frostgrave. Yeah, Frostgrave is such a great game. Ooh, super weird. Easy here. And this is the final one. Okay, so Benjamin is saying this is her entry to the crafting challenge at Mythicon last November. She won a prize for it. Yeah, I recall this, and I believe she also has a video about this already, a story video. So, A, that's a fantastic use of a backdrop for this photo. But going on to the terrain itself, those layers of paper really make a good kind of wall effect there. And not sure if these are meant to be icicles or rocks, but those corks really turned out nice. Definitely do have that stony look. Amazing work done in 3 hours. Yeah, I mean, I said it a few times, like speed crafting is really not my thing, but I'm sure it would be fun a few times. Microphone is cutting off a lot. Let's see. What about now? Let me know if that's any better. My microphone is right by my mouth. Maybe I need to turn the gain down a bit. Okay, now what I would be also interested in is how she made these walls over the side. By the looks of it, I'm guessing that's the same. I'm going to say some kind of paper over a structure, but not sure. Okay. Is it still cutting out, Nick? Or just might just be getting old as well, so there's that as well. Okay. And again, we have the use of blue tones to sell the cold effect. Okay, so this was Chris Bertolini. Make sure to check out her channel, and you can find the video with the story about this piece right under. You like the platform's verticality on this one? Yeah, that's another point. That's a very good point, Chris, because you've got a lot of places to put models, so this is very playable vertically. Lots of uses for that. Okay, next we're going to Dirty Basement Train, who apparently really likes winter. Let's start with some winter puns. These are nice. Maybe the Mikro maybe the I can't remember what that kind of ice structure is called. Mineral deposits in caves with two. I think it's created. No idea. But we've got these frozen ponds here. Man, that looks good. So I know that the snow effect is either woodland scenics or AK. I forget which one. And if I remember correctly, that's resin in the middle there. But what I really like is this layer where it's going into the shallower water. That looks really good. Whereas knows how to get a good icy texture. Yes, it does. Okay, got some ice blooms here as well. I'm not sure what the idea was behind making the water that color, but it's quite effective. And also, I wonder about this one. I wonder if something went wrong with the resin or something, because I'm not sure if it was supposed to be that dark. Like, they're very good pieces, and yeah, definitely handy on the tabletop. I'm pretty sure he has a video about this on his channel. I know that he has videos for the ice cave that he's got on later and the trees. I think, but I think he also got a video for this. He's a pretty cool guy. He is cool. Don't let his first demeanor fool you. Yeah, Lawrence is a good guy. I think those were the ones he made in a video where he described as muddy ponds or puddles frozen over. Hmm. Yeah, the color would make sense for that. Yeah. Jump onto the next build. Winter rock scatter. Okay, put a whole set of them here. Those are some gnarly looking icicles. Believe we'll be seeing more of this tree later. My YouTube notifications are misbehaving. I don't know if that video. Yeah, there are a lot of times notifications don't really do anything. They don't come out even if you're subscribed and you've got the bell notification and everything. Because sometimes I'll be like just remember a channel I subscribed to and haven't heard from in months, and then I go and check and that they've been publishing videos all the time. So it's not the most effective tool to keep up with subscriptions, to be honest. In fact, I find Discord and stuff like that to be better at getting notifications rather than waiting on YouTube. Either that or you can go to your subscription page, but that's a different story entirely. And yeah, it is what it is. So again, I'm not sure if these are hot glue icicles or whether they're made with UV resin. I'm thinking it's hot glue though. Strike it here. I think it's inevitable in Lawrence build. Oh, this looks good. So we've got some kind of like ice and snow over here. And combining them looks really good. I think the only thing that I would do differently if I had to do this was to maybe use slightly colder colors around the ground areas and so on. I see that he's done added a bit of a colder color here, but otherwise it's fairly warm. I think I might have gone with a slightly bluer color, but again, that's just a style thing. Because these do look amazing as there. It is, yeah. It is amazing. Winter house. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, this is a plastic house that had the over, at least it was a template, but basically covered it completely with foam and redid the whole thing. It did not look this cool originally. Some gnarly texture there. I would hate to have to try to open that door in a hurry. Okay, now the pattern inside this window was made by cutting up what do you call it? A fan, and I thought that was a really ingenious use for that. Something else, and yeah, I'm guessing I'm pretty certain those are what do you call them? The stucco really does look good, but think I think I might be mistaken. That's just literally the texture he added on the phone. That's some lovely colors on the stone. Exactly. Decorative buzz, I would find. I like I like how he had these small ledges and bumps for the to have places to put the extra snow on, because otherwise it would be just plain vertical wall. And overall, I mean, the amount of detail that the icicles and the snow add to the door is really good. Makes it look like extra interesting. And if I'm not mistaken, this is also on his channel, so it's Dirty Basement Terrain. I'll try to put some links in the doobly-doos later after this stream. Next, trees. Some good winter trees. Again, unfortunately, he's not here right now to explain how he did them, but they are his channel. And judging by the texture, I'm suspecting it might be pipe cleaner trees. You know, the kind of trees where you twist the pipe cleaners and then you heat them up, because that tends to leave that kind of texture. But I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, this is definitely a tree you don't want to walk under. Yes, it's really give an intensely cold feel. Yeah, they do. They do it out to the look of it. Also, I'm guessing that we're seeing these in neutral light, and because he's just put them in this box for photography. But I think because they're translucent, if you've got some good lighting and stuff, they would look really interesting. You could come up with some really weird things with that weird effects. Next, frozen cave. Okay. I think this is the back of the piece, and yeah, this is what I was talking earlier about using colder colors because I don't know about you, lot, but for example, this red here is a bit jarring with the snow. It kind of is it snow? Is it I don't know, white sand or something like that? It can look a bit weird. When you've got icicles and other stuff for context, it makes more sense. But like this is a bit know, hot and cold at the same time. It's kind of confusing for me. But then again, remember, I don't know anything about snow. I really do like that texture though. I'm always impressed when you make my clean hair trees look good. Mine are always enough. I still don't know how to make a canopy easily. It's like I can make a good looking canopy, but I cannot make a good looking canopy easily. You know what would be cool, but pun not intended? Make trees that are after a nice storm that are all covered from root to top with a layer of ice. Basically, what you would do is, apart from painting them a bit colder, maybe several layers of varnish, I guess. Several layers of gloss varnish. I think that would give you the effect you're after. Then maybe put some snowflake on top. I can tell, for example, one of the differences between the homemade snow paste I did and this one is that mine ended up being like fairly solid, whereas here, if you look at the edges, you've got that you can still distinguish the individual granules. So yeah, I might want to play with that mix a bit. Okay, and here we have the front of the cave. So there's some stuff going on inside as well. And I'm sure that, knowing Lawrence, I'm sure that there's nothing incredibly scary and horrifying going on inside of there. This showcase is reminding me of waking up on winter mornings, hearing the crackling of trees as they split open for an ice storm. Oh, that sounds intense. Loosely collected, you know how I like to make trees? I have two methods. Plant tree seeds or buy pre-made tabletop trees. I mean, at the end of it, I mean, like, yeah, But again, I think if I'm not mistaken, most of the tabletop trees you can buy don't have a canopy, unless they're the like the pines or stuff like that. But yeah, that's one of my ongoing side quests. Yeah, I really like those icicles. Let me just recheck the covered these. We've covered everyone. It's okay. Okay, so it's probably going to be a bit of a short stream today. I know I said that I might look into doing some painting if I have time left over, but I had a little change of plans today, so I'm going to head over and do something else now. But thanks everyone for submitting their builds. Those they were really good. I will be back later and revisiting the stream and putting some links in the comments below. Now for the next challenge, what I was thinking about is like the task failed successfully challenge, where we're going to be taking a template or a kit or any kind of thing you're supposed to build in a certain way. We're going to ignore the instructions and we're just going to build something else with it. So it might be a modification, it might be a kit bash, it might be, hey, I'm going to rebuild the same thing, but I'm going to build it my own way. Hey, it's a pleasure. I didn't make most of that, except for one, but I didn't have to work with that. And it's also always a pleasure to show off your guys' work. Right. So the channel in the Discord for the challenge is already open. I've already set up the drop folder for that. So yeah, we'll probably be talking about it in about a month or so. So again, task failed successfully change where you're going to take kit template or pretty much anything that is supposed to be built in a given way, and you're going to do your own thing with that. So yeah, finish our stream for today, but I think we had some really good pieces on display. Thank you for showing up, and I'll catch you next week. Bye.